Did it just go down? It just went down. Oh my god. No way. I'll try it again. Sorry for my Adams channel. Adams Family Chair. This shit's funny.
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
Turno del enemigo para banear. Turno de tu equipo para banear. Turno del enemigo para banear.
I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure.
Turno de tu equipo para banear.
You're my dream, but I just want it.
Testing, mother truckers.
You're my dream, but I just want it. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. star, you my bunny, I'm your Clark. From now to eternity, I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arms. Yeah, this don't matter, my love and my pleasure, the key to my treasure. Whatever's the weather, day up and out with you
Elige
together.
tu
How many
campeón.
times for you I'ma try? Want you to notice the one and I know this perfect soulmate.
Yeah, see,
I
in
wanna
this
show
match,
my
there's
best friend.
two of
She
us
saved
are
my
Xbox
life, my
players, but I
happy
don't know who
many
the other people are.
lifetimes.
Oh yeah. So like when you stream, if you're a streamer, I'm just curious, how do you, are you like the guy that people who like to put background music, like royalty free, non-copyright music, or do you like just let the game fucking do its thing?
I just play the game. I don't really worry about all that.
Really? Interesting. I've noticed like some people do and some people don't. Like Nevada doesn't. The people I want, some of them do. But if it was a horror game, I would do it. Let's see. Can I be your pooper hero? I like that.
I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I am cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.
I'll never
Alright, fuck it. Where you going now, Zo? I was about to turn it off. I was about to switch games. You're lucky you said that.
Campeón.
I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone.
Personaliza tu campeón.
This is gonna be good.
I'll never forget this day.
Yeah, baby. What do you need? Oh, it's gonna be good.
Never forget this day. I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.
Prepárate para la batalla. Cinco, 4, 3, 2, 1. La batalla ha comenzado. Un enemigo ha conseguido la primera sangre.
Oh, this is a good general. Seems actually, Get in your what?
You know,
Why you change games or what are you doing?
no.
It's like you said, get in your beat. I was like, whoa. Whoa.
No, I wish I could stream, because if I could, I would stream this game and show you what I'm talking about.
Discord are you alright though? Discord,
You can do. Tiempo adicional.
hold on, let me grab something. I think Discord lets you share screen, but I know what you mean.
Doble eliminación enemiga.
Yes, they do. And you can only do like 30 frames, I think, at 720, unless you pay them $10 a month.
I refuse
Group
to
up.
die.
Good game. Good game. Good game.
Winds of death. El punto de captura aparecerá en 15 segundos. Boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tide is on our side. Alboroto enemigo. The stars spell that. El enemigo está en matanza.
I love my streams. Like 1 minute I'm like, hey, what's up, Quincy? How come you need to show me Subnautica? And then a minute later I'm like, scooping dog shit up. Fucking join that queue, really. Oh, let's see. I follow this white chick from Britain. And the other day she was like, oh, if Halo Reach wasn't your favorite, well, I don't know what you were doing. I thought of your ass, and I was like, this guy. I think at the time I was all about Counter-Strike, because that was probably the Call of Duty at the time. But, thems were the days, Quincy. Thems were the days. Even though that was like only, what, 6 years ago? I'm sure. Damn. Hey, bro, if you like PewDiePie, you probably are all about Logan Paul's bitch ass, huh?
Not really.
I don't know. It's hard to get into a fucking streamer, let alone somebody that's fucking. I don't know. You could be. I don't know. I don't know how many streamers you follow, but I remember when like Ninja came out, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And they're like, oh, he's a champion Halo guy. I was like, that's why I don't know who the fuck he is. I didn't Halo. Like at all. Fucking Halo was like. It was like almost like Overwatch before fucking. Oh, nice. Nice. We got a match. That's what I'm talking
Turno
about.
de tu equipo para banear.
That's what I'm talking about, mate.
Turno del enemigo para banear. Turno de tu equipo para banear.
Okay, we got 3 Xbox players.
Turno del enemigo para banear.
What the fuck is my paladin shit? Sorry. There we go.
I don't know why I do this to myself.
I think me and you should, like, if you do that much, if it like, if you definitely feel it, I'm thinking like, if you do all that, you might as well play a co-op, like a scary game or something, because I had the other
I
guy.
can feel it in my chest when I go to the top. Like I'm at the bottom right now and I look up and I see the
light.
sky shining through the water, and then you see this massive thing just swimming around. I'm like, alright, I'll just go to the top. It's whatever. And I get a little anxious on the way up there. And then I go down. And I see where I just was. It's like, alright, that's not
Elige tu
bad.
campeón.
But then you look to the side and you see this area that I haven't been to yet. And then that's when it hits you. Because you don't know what's out there. And I can like feel it in my chest.
I had the only thing I can say I can similarly relate to is the guy I would watch. The only streamer I would really watch was this Asian guy, but he would be afraid of water. So on Path of Exile, when this boss would surround you by water, he would hold his head, like hand to his head, because he had a phobia with water. I think he almost drowned or something. I was like, fuck. But yeah, same thing, bro. Same thing. Like, but he would do it every now and then. But I would beat yourself up for it. It's interesting you still do it though. You're like me. You're like, you know, when you have a tooth pain and then you kind of like grind your tooth to make it go away, but it's actually more pain, but it's relief almost. I understand that. Like that's how I felt with Resident Evil. So. So like, do you not swim or something, or do you not?
I don't not swim because I get
Kinessa.
anxious. I just don't swim because I just don't. I mean, if I had a pool,
It's all funny.
Got my target. Heading to coordinates now.
Old Xbox Minecraft would do that. I'm like, why is the whole side of this world ocean? Like, that's fucking like depressing. Other than like being angst, but it'd be depressing. I'd be like, what the fuck? I can't go over there. What the fuck do I do? It's just like fuck. The only thing about Dead Space is like space is weird and scary, but like the only couple times you would have to hover around or like certain like areas where you would just kind of like float where there's no gravity and you would have to do something there, turn on an engine or something. So it was kind of, it wasn't exactly like, oh, I'm gonna go away or float away, but it was like, it definitely was like, it was weird because it would get quiet. It was hella cool. That's
Got a bad feeling. But a job's a job.
Charged.
Good work.
Dude. Thanks, me dude. Sicky McNar, bro.
Yes.
The abyss is here. La batalla comenzará pronto.
Totes. Bro. Might be, bro. Bro.
The abyss is here.
See, these it's kind of the same though. That's why I was kind of like, I had to warn you at least, because like when you're like looking down the map,
Enemies
most of
incoming.
the shit was the only time and
Be careful, bro.
see the ocean. It's like, you're right, you don't go too deep,
Comienza.
but it is like, what the fuck? It's like a giant bathtub or some shit.
Group up. Bro?
Primera sangre.
I got took.
Watch this spot. They're no good to me dead.
It's like pounding my face.
Doble eliminación enemiga. Triple eliminación enemiga. On my way.
0-0 is 2 minutes in.
Group up. Hey!
I'm waiting for her at least. I think we're gonna lose this.
Keep going.
Oops. I guess I'll just simply if you do that, if it doesn't really like you, I still expect you to like challenge yourself and play some other like different games like that. Like, then like that would be fun.
This isn't even a scary game. It's just
I know that's not
makes me do that because of something that is
unknown, kind of like you don't
specific to
like darkness.
the way that I am.
Like I don't
Resident
like.
Evil is just a scary game, period.
Okay.
So, the anxious feeling I would get from Resident Evil would probably be worse.
Really? Oh, okay. I get you. I get you. That's interesting. I had no idea.
In Resident Evil, you can't progress.
Like you can't get stronger. Evil can't
Through those spots.
they give you like kind of like Dead by Daylight. They give you like stronger. You like by your second playthrough, you're like it's not as hard. So it's a little bit more satisfying. You got to do like certain sections of the game. I'll say that. Evil can assist you as you go, but it is definitely hard to like, in general. It's just because you really don't accept your guns. Damage output pretty simple.
Don't blink, you'll miss it. Here's the catalyst.
Alone.
No problem. Be careful, right flank.
Keep guard.
Enemies behind us.
Doble eliminación enemiga.
Judgment time.
El enemigo está en matanza.
Enemies behind us. Toads. On my way. Nice job. Group up.
Watch this spot. They're behind us. Thanks for the picking up. Thanks.
Alboroto enemigo.
Come on. Thanks. Let's fight.
Group up.
Try and run. Lead us down. Good shit.
You'll miss
Oh, clean kill.
Quedan 30 segundos. I will not be stopped.
Keep guard.
Quedan 15 segundos.
Don't blink, you'll miss it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matanza.
Watch this spot. I'm gonna be rich. Under fire! I'm ready to fight again. Thanks. Yes. Enemies behind us. Enemies behind us.
Sounds like you're the homie though. I think you might have. I don't know. Depending, it might be the food, but I think like a lot of people have anxiety towards something though. It's like a
Come on!
it's like a
Let's
dot.
fight!
Like a wild, you pick a race, you have a buff. But sometimes it's like a dot.
Enemies on the right.
Gotta spend my bounty.
The abyss is here.
Yeah, bruh. Bruh.
Well done. Oh, no worries.
Bruh.
Apologies.
El punto de captura aparecerá
No
en 15
problem.
segundos.
Sticky McNar, bruh. Bruh.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Bruh.
1.
I'm straight up not having
Geared
a
out
good
and good to
time.
go.
Objective.
Enemies on the right flank.
Behind us!
Don't blink, you'll miss it.
They're no good to be dead. Enemies behind us. Enemies behind us. Keep guard.
Group up!
Nice. He just held her with a hook. I'm just
Thanks,
like
my
punching her.
dude.
Fucking face. Let's clean. Let's clean. Alright, here we go.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Enemies on the right flank.
Hold the front line. Try and run. Healer.
There we go.
Might be, bruh. On my way. Dark that, bruh. Might be, bruh.
I'm ready to fight again. Thanks.
On my way.
Come on, let's fight.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like you need a happy like, story bit. That shit's tight. It's like a super dinner. Yeah, you grow plans. You do quests. You shit me now.
Adicional.
And sometimes that's I play those sometimes. Mario's good. Stardew Valley's true. Almost got Factorio, but I think like $30 at the time.
Watch this spot. Enemies behind us.
God, they went for me.
Group up.
Good game. Nice job.
Quedan 30 segundos. On my way.
Locked and loaded.
Quedan 15 segundos. 10.
It's 2 and 1 and 13 minutes and 30 seconds.
7, 6,
not sure if we're
5,
gonna
4, 3, 2.
Enemies behind us. Thanks for the picture.
Doble eliminación enemiga.
No problemo.
El enemigo está en matanza.
No problemo.
Enemies behind us.
Oh, bro.
Fucking bastard.
Toads. I'm on it.
Nice job.
No, bro. Sicky McNar, bro.
Thanks.
These bastards. It's too close. I hate these games. They're like the most interesting, but they're most tough. Or they're like neck and neck, 2 versus 2. All game.
I'll attack like
Like
flame.
150, 150 the whole game.
Toads, toads.
5, 4, 3,
Let's see what they do.
2, 1.
Keep guard. Try and run. They're behind us.
Special delivery.
Enemies behind us. Enemies behind us.
No
Enemies
problemo.
behind us.
Wait, like a wet, like a lunch break.
Come on, let's
Like
fight.
ready to burst.
Behind us. Front line. Enemies behind us.
No blink.
Solid, goddamn.
You're already dead.
Clear danger.
Battle mode active.
Group up.
Need to find cover. So long.
Might be, bro.
Never fear. I am coming. I am coming.
Toads. On my way.
Leave this realm.
Special
No
delivery.
blink, you'll miss it.
something. We are live.
Don't blink, you'll miss it.
Hirosh, incoming!
Thanks, my dude.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, so good. So good, baby. So tasty. Oh shit. I'm gonna get kicked out. Hurry on.
Might be, bro.
No.
Toads, bro.
Watch this spot.
Fucking Victor, he has clean shot on this fucking.
You say Victor?
Victor? Yeah,
Quedan
the
30 segundos.
Somebody's luck is about to run out.
fucking piece of shit. Damn it. The offense.
The server that was there when I was there?
Oh no, he left.
Yes.
I remember he left a while back. Him and Johnny were friends. You know, let me tell you something too. I don't think I've ever said this. When him and Johnny were friends, I think that Mexican girl, Lisa, that chubby girl,
Tiempo adicional.
they were fucking with each other, like all of them. And then I think fucking something. Oh, I don't know. Something happened with somebody. And then they were best friends, and then they didn't be best friends. Him and Johnny, which was that, you know, he was a cool Mexican dude. But something happened, some beef happened, and then they stopped talking or something. That's all I ran into. But Johnny fucking, I still follow him on Instagram.
Judgment time.
He's the one of he's like the very few dudes that would check out the YouTube I had. But then I remember one time he was like, hey, we should like make some music sometime. I invited him out. Let's kick it in our garage. Let's make some music. And he did like a fucking middle school, like a high school date. He fucking ducked me. I go, come on, bro.
So long.
You told me you wanted.
You
to
did
do
a
it.
what?
He did like a middle school white girl, like a date. He's like, let's jam, let's play some music.
Aparecerá
So
en
I was like,
15
yeah, me and my
segundos.
brother, it's kind of hot, but we can play in the garage and make some music. And then he never got back to me. I was like, man, why don't you want to tell me you make music, but you don't want to make music? It's like, come on, bro. So after that, I was like, fuck, I think he left after, like, I think Orel, he left the Cockster after, like, a while after that. But him and Victor used to be chill. I think some girl got in the middle. I forgot who it was. It was either Lisa or some chick. Let me try to remember.
I'm ready. Come on, let's fight.
But Lisa was just digging out his fucking soul. Hey, is it racist if sometimes I saw Victor, and I know he's Mexican, but sometimes at the corner of my eye, I was like, fuck, it's Brian's coming, watch out. And I was like, oh, it's just fucking Victor. And you know what's fucked up? Let me tell you something Brian did to me too. He fucking, someone else, or not Brian, but someone called me Gloria. And I was like, fuck you, bitch, I'm not fucking Gloria. Like, I got all fucking mad. But I think Brian calls you fucked up names on purpose. Like, I think he fucks with you. But, too bad, like, I want to like him, but Brian's a fucking dickhead. But I have some funny ass stories about him. It was hella creepy. I don't think I brought it up, but like the other day, I don't work at Costco anymore. I work today, but I had one more tardy, and I wasn't sure if they counted the other one. So I was like,
Wait, did you say you don't work anymore?
yeah, like I had a shift today, but I wasn't sure if they counted. They told me a while back I had 3 tardies. If I do another 3 in 30 days, like, it could lose my shit. I think I did 2 more, and then 1 I had a misunderstanding.
Hold the front
And so
line.
like I was like, next time I went in, I go, you know what, dude? I'm not gonna fucking go in just to them to tell me fucking I'm done. But then again, I'm not gonna call them, ask them. So I was like, fuck it. But
Try and run.
yeah, like that was today. Like that was all today. So fucking, I was just sitting there thinking to myself, I think I actually made more at fucking the Cockster. The only problem is when you have a fucked up man, they don't give you fucking proper days or proper hours.
Keep going.
Be careful.
Like I had this, I don't know if you were you there when Harrison was there, that big Jewish guy. Harrison was okay. Like he's a humble dude. I mean, if he fucked up, he would say like, I think I did, or if I didn't, like he would admit it, or he would try to, or if maybe he didn't even know. I mean, he would help you out if you needed, kinda. Maybe not happy birthday, but he would help you out. Like you could talk to him and joke with him, but I remember.
Go blink,
I
you'll
remember Holly talking to him and shit, but one time he
Good to be dead.
his brother, Topher, his brother was the only dude there that ever mentioned it. He's all, hey, do you guys ever feel like Holly targets your tables? And I'm like, yo, dude, fucking all the time. She'll, hey, I'm not even trying to put up walls, bro. She'll fucking personally see Jessica table while she's on break, and then I'll have like a whole open section, and then I'll just sit there thinking, why is everybody, all the white people all sweaty and like busy, and I'm just fucking cruising, making salads, just kind of like talking shit. I'm not even fucking paying attention. And like, it made me laugh. Like, what the fuck? And then I realized, you're the only person that mentioned that. Yeah, she does target tables, bro. They'll give you shitty tables, or they'll purposely like fuck with you, bro.
Impressive.
This Asian girl, Jenny, was like, oh, so how was that table? I go, how do you know I had that table? And she's like, oh yeah, because Holly said, you know, these demand stuff, compromise or whatever. And I go, Holly knew that, huh? Interesting that I got him. But thanks anyway. So,
Holly needs to go.
bro, I'm telling you, bro. She'll, and I've told people, I go, she'll purposely like make friction against you, so you'd be like, I don't have to take this, and then you leave. But then like, you know, it's weird, bro. Hella weird. All right.
I heard when Alicia got a new job, Holly went up to her with the form that you sign when you put in your 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And Alicia didn't even ask for it, but she gave it to her anyways.
Let me say this though. I think she did though, because when she did, she said
When who did what?
when Alicia, I think I heard she did, and then later that day,
What did you hear?
I heard Alicia's like, she got pissed at I think I heard her fucking big mouth say this. She said like, she got into an argument with Mai, and then she said something along the lines where, you know, yeah, I might as well put my 2 weeks in. And then later that shift, Holly came up to her with the pass and said, well, here you go. And she's like, and then she kind of, I think she felt cornered, and then she didn't put her pride or argue it, but she just went with it. That's why she left. Because I remember her saying like, yeah, I was arguing with Mai, and saying, yeah, I should just put it in. And then later the day they brought it to her. So I think they called her bluff, and then she kind of like she admitted it. And then, you know how Tina got busted for that thing too? I was thinking, I think she admitted it. So they go off that kind of fucking, hey, did you do it? And then they fucking go off that. But Alicia used to be okay. I made a joke one time. I don't think she liked me after that.
What was the joke?
It was, you know Juan. Always fucking taking over the fucking conversation about Juan's problems and Juan's girlfriend. But it was Hunter, his girlfriend, Desiree. It wasn't that bad, but she hasn't worked there anymore. And then fucking it was me and Alicia. And I'm just sitting there waiting for my one beer, and then Alicia's all just gushing about how Ethan has a man. And I don't. I must have been pissed, bro. I'm like a dick when I'm pissed. So like when she said something, she's like, "Oh, Ethan this and Ethan that," and then I go, "Don't lie, you still fuck him." And then like, Desiree laughed and she like gave me a high five. And then ever since then, Alicia didn't like me. So, but she liked Ethan a lot. I think that's why I rubbed it in her face. I made her like don't lie, like you still do it, like. So cause he got with fucking John Fiesel's fucking chick. So she was super jealous about that. I'm pretty sure you know about all that anyway.
Yeah. Which seems like something that Alicia would do herself.
I don't know, bro. Have you ever kicked it with somebody and like thought about the things they said, and looked at the brains, look at their cranium and think, where's your fucking brain? Like, where's your, like, I really want to know where the fuck, what do you have in there? Like, I've seen people too. Like, I'm like, hey, you probably don't use that. Where's your brain, bro? Or something. I don't know. It just fucking trips me out. But I'm only at RL now, bro. That's why I'm like, bro, I'll be here all fucking week. Be here fucking tell me if you want to play something, because the other place suck, bro. I know fucking the kitchen sucks, but like garbage bags were bigger. The whole fucking place was bigger, so like your scrub down has to be bigger. Everything's bigger but my fucking wee wee, you know what I'm saying? No, don't judge me. Hold up. Oh, let me tell you something too, bro. I don't know if I ever told you this because it was kind of like, it's funny that we're on stream because Kevin will know even though he'll deny it. But I want to say, do you remember fucking Alicia used to kick it with the Alley Cook's fucking sister? You know that Armenian dude Mike?
Say that again.
You know the Armenian dude Mike that used to be on AC?
No, say everything that you just said again. I didn't hear any of it.
So Kevin's a cool guy, but I remember before Alicia quit, she was kicking it with fucking.
Before who quit?
Alicia.
Okay.
Before she quit, she was kicking it with the Armenian sister of Mike, the alley line guy. And
who?
There was an Armenian guy named Mike, and his sister later was hired at Veloster, and her name was Ashley. I'm sure you fucking, they used to kick it. I'm like almost dead positive. Like, there's no way you wouldn't have known that. It was probably the time though you were kicking it with Gloria and Tina though.
Wait, Mike and Ashley, they were brother and sister?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to make sure I know who you're talking about. So yeah, I remember.
There was like only twice like I ever kicked it with Alicia and Ashley, and it was with Kevin. But I remember like Ashley would flirt with Kevin or whatever, sit on his lap. But yeah, there was like one or two occasions we would kick it. But I remember just like the debauchery of that, because I remember thinking, dude, you're fucking still with Stacy or whatever. But you know, what are you gonna do? But it tripped me
You're
out.
gonna have to say that again because I didn't understand it.
Oh, I said fucking basically like, I remember a couple kickbacks where it was Ashley and Alicia, and then Kevin and me, just kind of kicking it, kind of bullshitting, smoking, bud, whatever. I think only one occasion she would bring her fucking party cousin, that white girl, Alicia. But yeah.
She has a party cousin?
She definitely does. She's like, I think they were doing bumps in the cars, and it's like, she was ready to go, bro. She was fucking partying, so.
Yeah, she loved doing that.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
You don't need to remind me of that.
I think the only people that talk to her are like you, and I think Juan tried to talk to her, and one day like he tried to bang her, but I don't think it happened. Cause like her, somebody was in the. I think I forgot what happened. Somebody either I forgot the story, but I was like, I don't know, bro. You know, I'll just say this one thing too. Like, all it takes is one dime, bro. You can't just put your PP everywhere, bro. I'm just gonna say that too. Like, as much as it's awesome, 20 minutes after whatever you bust, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, what did I contract? Oh no. You're gonna turn to a Resident Evil monster. That's all I'm like, fuck, bro. I don't mean, that's why I don't fuck around, but like, I really don't. Like, most of the time people like hit on it or whatever, it's a lot of drama, so I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'll just be like a priest. I'm like a priest right now. Benjamin Franklin priest, that's all it is. Oh, deal with it. I'm not gonna lie though, like, I don't boast about many things. I remember John Fiesel's chick when I first got hired there. She would occasionally, I'd catch her like glaring toward my direction, and I'm not even trying to like brag about it, but I would laugh because I was just fat, fucking, I looked like a fucking 1700 fucking colonial settler. But it made me laugh. I was like, oh, you must not be happy with Fiesel. And then later on, all that shit happened. Let me just say that too. You don't want to be like Ethan, bro. I don't know, unless you're happy with that. I think Ethan was lonely. He didn't have any brothers. He acted big tough guy, but I think he deep down he was like a lonely mama's boy, which I understand was common. But I was like, bro, if you want me to like you, let me like you. But if you want to talk shit sometimes, I'm like, bro, I'll find some ways to fucking clown you. Fiesel made me know his initiative and directive. This is why I never got cool with Fiesel. Fiesel showed me what he wanted when I remember when I would be like, Taylor, that chick, curly hair with glasses I showed you. I remember one time he was just joking with her. He's like, hey, let's get a drink. She's like, oh, I'm not of age or whatever. And then he'll be like, yeah, I can totally make it. I was like, come on, Fiesel. Like, is that how you talk to chicks? You need alcohol? Oops, sorry.
What did he say?
He was just like, yeah, let's go get a drink. And I think she wasn't even 21 yet. I was like, fucking Fiesel. He was like pulling out the fucking... Like, what I've noticed certain guys, I don't know about you, but I've noticed certain dudes, they can't talk to chick without fucking alcohol. I'm like, fuck, you suck.
Turno del enemigo para banear.
And I know Fiesel was that kind of guy where he's like, he had to lower their fucking inhibitions. I don't know, maybe more dick, but I just want to say that. Let me grab my soda pop 1 second.
Turno del enemigo para banear. Turno de tu equipo para banear.
I don't think you were there. Do you remember anybody named Doug? I don't think Doug was there when you were there.
No.
You came like the second, third year I was there. You know what sucks, bro? Although everybody boasts about how cool the other place I was at, like shitty Coxco, I think I made more fucking like fucking Red Coxer. It's just the way they run. You know Holly's fucking racist, right? You know Brian's fucking racist, right? Bro, you know what a German suplex is? I want to do that to Brian. Like, sometimes I'm like, fuck, bro, like, the fuck is your problem, Brian? You're a pastor. You're supposed to be a man of fucking God. Why are you acting like that? I don't know, bro. only thing fucking trips me out is like the way they were different from like the other place. I'm like, this place micromanaged everything. They saw your clock-ins. You can't be fucking a minute late. You leave garbage in the back. Some fucking big fat white lumberjack's gonna tell you he's gonna send a picture to your manager. I was like, what the and everybody and their mother can tell you something. I was like, fuck, fuck all this, bro. I did it for like 2 months. It was like a mine. I harvested the most I could out of that fucking mine, but fuck that, bro. But your boy Adrian hit me up though. He was like, he works at a fucking retirement home over there on fucking
Elige tu campeón.
He works at a retirement home on Barstow in Fresno, and he was saying that basically fucking that's like he's making bank. He's like, he's got insurance. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm happy for you, but what the fuck?
Personaliza tu campeón.
Sorry. I try to make noise with that microphone. Fucking, I know it's loud.
Let's play.
You remember Jody, right? The Asian girl?
Yeah.
Like, so she came back. She's like the only few that's been there since Kevin, Jennifer, the server, the white girl, and then Jody. But, she told me the other day she reported fucking Eduardo or Ed something? Carmen's boyfriend? What's that dude's name?
The seas and the
I don't know.
rivers look to me
She said
for protection.
he rubs her back, so he had to put a complaint on her about something. But I was like, oh shit. And then, I remember the guy Doug I was telling you about. Doug tried to date her sister when her sister worked there. And I was like, what the fuck? I think he creeped her out.
This will aid
He
me.
was trying to kiss her, but when he left town, I was like, fuck, come on, Doug. Why are you so creepy? Don't be creepy if I like you.
Prepárate para la batalla.
But I used to play a few D&D tabletop matches with Doug and his crew, and bro, I could fucking write a novel on the shit I've learned. I remember I walked into the D&D room, and then the GM, the guild master's like girlfriend, she was like, why is he smiling so much? Nobody smiles that much. I was
Que
like,
comience la batalla.
what kind of cunt fucking addresses anybody like that? Like, what the fuck? What do you want me to put in there? Fucking scowling at fucking white guy's house? Like, okay, fucking cops call me. Like, what the fuck? But,
Un enemigo ha conseguido la
I'm
primera
still
sangre.
worried about that. Definitely was the shit. Cool. And Sharon's boyfriend, I remember one time, I think I told you that she's like, he got mad at her and he snapped her fucking bossing him up like after a party or something. I was like, and she's still in love with this guy? I was like, you're not better than fucking one. but I love Wanda, what the fuck? How do you sleep? How do you guys sleep? How do you sleep?
That's what I want to know.
Then again, I don't know. It's kind of like, I have my own fucking, I definitely don't want to throw a stone, but I definitely don't have what the fuck. Got my own fucking stones. Brenda, I don't know how you feel. I love you. It's like a brother. You want that. You want to slap the fuck out of him.
I will weather this storm. Be right back.
Let me pause this real quick. I remember Adrian said he'd prank call Holly. That's the only thing I got lately. But it
Yeah, so when I worked at Red Lobster, Adrian told me about his prank calling, and he told me that there was a machine that I think was like I think he said it was like $600 or something, but he got it for $200. And then he explained to me that this machine allows you to enter a number into it, and it calls that number, and then you can make it so their caller ID shows a different number than what your number is. And as he was explaining this, I couldn't help but think, wow, I had an app that did the exact same thing 5 years ago, and it was free. I don't know if he was lying or if he was telling the truth, but I thought it was interesting what he was saying to me.
Me also, like a detective, I think he was hiding his tracks. He the same story he told me was he did it on a payphone. I'm assuming he thought he was very. I mean, like most of it, he was cautious about what he did and what he told people. So maybe he thought you were cool with him, so he thought, I'm gonna change the story. Because when he told me, he was at a payphone. So maybe his expensive machine was a 25-cent fucking interest and already balanced into a fucking payphone. But he definitely tried to hide his tracks, is what I'm starting to see. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like I said, fucking.
I thought it was weird. Why, if you're gonna lie about it, why say that when there are apps that are free that do the exact same thing?
He probably was aware what could, but he didn't know apps, bro. Like I think he was covering his tracks. Cause like most people there, fucking, I don't think they fucking had his back. That's why he was like, oh, I probably tell you, but I won't tell you. I think that's my assumption. But it's funny, cause like he wasn't the weird dude. But like over there, it's just like he's like me. I think he's ugly. He's a minority. And fucking.
Yeah, he told me he wanted to get plastic surgery on his face because people made fun of him when he was a little kid, and he wanted to change the way that he looks.
I mean, but like, if he Okay, hold on, time out. I don't think he ever told me that. So if he relayed that information to you, don't you feel like kind of responsible for making him happy? Like,
But he said that when he was on the line preparing food and there were some people around him. So it wasn't like a one-on-one conversation. He was just saying it out loud to whoever he was talking to. And I think a bunch of people heard.
here's the thing. He definitely has his quirks, but would you rather have him by your girlfriend or your special interest? Or would you rather have Jorge, Jose's brother, by your fucking... Let me just say that. I'm not trying to, like, defend his fucking dorkiness, but let me say, like, hey, Jorge, fucking...
I'd rather have Adrian by my girlfriend. That way she can see how much of a fucking weirdo he is. And then she'll come running to me like, Quincy, you're so normal. I love you.
She's all, I love you, Quincy. Marry me.
That kid would make me look like Jesus Christ himself. Not to be an asshole.
No, that's cool, bro. I know. I remember the first time you said that. You're all, oh, I'm just, praising to my friend Lord Satan. I was like, fuck, come on, Quincy. No. No, Quincy. No. Like, I don't know, like, I think I was there when he got hired. Like, a little bit before him. But, not the, like I said, not the worst dude, but like Adrian didn't have a complaint like Jorge where he's asking like Elaine and other girls like what color the panties are. So I was like, oh fuck, Adrian's not fucking that bad. And I thought my teeth were bad, bro. Jorge made me want to fucking make a dentist appointment, bro. I'm like, Jorge fucking. Jorge was like comic book bad guy. Like, I just felt icky. Especially after you hear all the chicks that, like, I remember one time the white bartender Sarah.
Sarah Fowler.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
The one that gives me the white supremacist vibes.
Bro, look at her. She's fucking America. Let me just say this. She's definitely the type of girl that I have to, like, I can joke with her, but I remember in the beginning she would say something and it'd be hard to, like, because she's pure. It's like singing a purebred and you're like, oh, she's like what, like, would be hired at a fucking like Hollywood agent. But I mean, she's cool. Like, oh yeah, she's definitely like what America wants. But she's cool. I have her on. I hope she joins one of these days. I love all bread, 100% American. Nah, but I remember she told me Jorge. I walked by and Jorge said something to her, and she, like, I've never seen her make this face. Like, you don't want to make a girl make this face, but like I remember she made you could tell there was no joy in her face. She like kind of like her eyebrows went down. She was like, what? Like you could tell she just said what the fuck or something. And then when I walked by, he said something to her. I guess she didn't respond. And then he like spilled water or his drink like all on the floor. She was mopping. And then after that, I'm pretty sure she complained about, like, it made me laugh. I go, what a dirt bag! Like, what a dirt bag! Don't be like that. You don't want to be that guy. People are probably watching the stream thinking, what a bunch of assholes. Little do they know. Hold up. One second. some people got good stories there. Some people got like the only chicks that were hella cool was that they were there hella chill at first, and then they're like, then you're like, what do you want? And then I'm like, oh fuck, they're trying to score some fucking drug or butt off me. I'm like, what a bitch. So like everybody has different fucking vibes, I guess. I think before you got there, I think I told you this too, but before you got there, there was a white girl with like blonde hair, blue eyes. Basically like somebody that's just like, you would think she's Holly's fucking like idolization. And then I remember one time they got into it, like the host there, she's like, they argued in the back, I heard it, and she was like, no one likes you, like no one likes you here, and like, no one. Like she got like supposedly all that crap. But I was like, she probably, you know how alligators pretend to be hurt and they fucking grab you. Like you never know. It made me laugh. Like, but like, yeah, man, fucking. I know I've told you this shit, but I remember one time Kevin was in the cash line with me, and then I told Kevin, he did something. I go, and you know me, being all fucking just no boundaries. I was like, oh, Kevin, you're so sweet. And Brian was all sweet. and then I go, and then he was like, what did I say? I go, you know, knowing he's a pastor, I was like, oh, come on, Brian, you judging me? And then I always quote Brian right here. Like I always quote Brian. I go, "Oh, I ain't judging you." And then when he said that, he's like, "I just told you you might want to use a different word." And I remember thinking like, "I'm not gonna blow him." Like, bro, like I'm just fucking completely like. And then I've heard from Tina one time when there was a basketball player that came out homosexual. And then I think he openly like kissed his boyfriend, and then you know the press took a picture of it, or whatever. And I think it was like 2-3 years ago. I don't know. I don't keep up with basketball, so I don't know the team. But I remember Tina said he looked up at the screen. And he's like, "That's disgusting." And then like he mentioned something like, "I had to turn my TV off with that." And then I was like, "Fuck." I laughed, but I saw it because I was like, there's a lot of homosexuals that work here. Like it just makes me laugh. How I always watched the way they interacted with other like employees. So, but the only thing about, let me say this though, I know I've been talking a lot of shit, but the only thing about like the other place and this other fucking shithole corporate place, the fucking coxcomb, the people that fucking are out, like I could like get to like you at some point because you were miserable like me. Everybody at the other place could tell you what to do. They weren't like, very few were on your level, and like they never had the right advice. So I was like, man, this fucking blows, bro. Like, there's a few cool people there, but it was hell like different. It was like fucking sucked. Oh, I gotta switch this noise. Fucking noise that range right now. Fuck. scary. You're too young. Do you remember Wild and Crazy Kids, Quincy?
No.
Do you know Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Yeah.
And his brother, Omar Gooding? His brother was the star, is who I learned about first as a kid. But his Omar Gooding was in a Nickelodeon show as a kid. And I later found out his brother was the more popular fucking actor. But Omar Gooding, when I saw him in Baby Boy or whatever that one with Tyrese, and it's like gangsta shit. I remember laughing, thinking, "Fuck, Omar Gooding's all gangsta." Like when last time I saw him, he was fucking on Nickelodeon. It was pretty traumatic as a kid, but I don't know why I thought of that right now. Thought of brothers and Hollywood and success. I had to get that out because Nevada brought up, or Lorenzo brought up fucking Nickelodeon show, and I was like, God damn it, I always think of that. Pause this. We'll be right back.